And welcome back. We're going to be taking a look in Waco. Temperatures there are checking in those mid-50s, but look at those winds though. There you see it coming out of the north-northwest at around 9 miles an hour. That means that we are now behind that frontal boundary, and we do expect those skies to start to clear out as we head throughout the course of the night, heading into the day tomorrow. Excuse me there. But anyways, we did see a few of those isolated showers, mainly in those southeastern zones down toward that Brazos Valley, like I suspected, because we are seeing a lot of that moisture. Well, we actually were seeing a lot of that moisture out ahead of that frontal boundary, and the most access to that were in those southeastern zones, and that's why they had the best shot of some of those isolated showers, and lo and behold, that's what happened. We're looking at those low to mid 50s across much of central Texas, and we're going to tumble a little bit further than that, especially the further northwest you go in our area out toward the Concho Valley. Some areas now checking in with 39 on our model data. Look at that. That's San Saba, west of the Colorado River. That's where they're checking in as well. And it could be a little bit cooler in terms of the feels like temperatures, because that northerly wind going to be at around 10 to 15 miles an hour as well. But clear skies, and that's definitely good news for tomorrow. Could see a few isolated high clouds in some of our southern zones, but the further north you go, the more likely you will be seeing sunnier skies with that northerly flow in place. And thus, I'm going to give this a solid 9 on that Jordan meter, because we're going to be around average, but those winds are going to make it feel a little bit breezier and maybe a little bit cooler than your high of around 67. That's around average for this time of year, so pretty much par for the course for this point headed towards your Thanksgiving Day. But speaking of, we do have a system that could be coming through during the day on Wednesday, late Wednesday into early Thursday, and then we could see it clear out by Thanksgiving afternoon. However, the model data in terms of rainfall amounts have started to back off just a little bit. However, we could still see a wet Thanksgiving for some parts. So if you're planning on frying your turkey outside, you may want to rethink doing that. May want to keep that turkey in the oven inside rather than having it outside when you're dealing with a lot of that rain. Also, those winds, they could be gusting up to around 35 miles an hour, because we're going to be behind that frontal boundary, another one that's going to pass through on your Thanksgiving Day, and that's going to make it feel a lot cooler than 67. We're actually going to drop all the way to 40 for your early morning low on your Black Friday. So if you're getting out to those early bargains on Black Friday, you're going to want to really bring out that jacket, because it's going to be a bit on that cooler side. The thing is, we are going to warm up for the weekend, and Wednesday's high, yeah, we're going to actually get to those low 70s out ahead of that frontal boundary, because we're going to get that good southerly flow with moisture coming in.